Hi, this is Pearl and welcome to my channel. I have a scrapbook process video for you today. I'm using the Felicity Jane Catherine kit and I'm scrapbooking a picture about my daughter and how she's disgruntled after her cousin left. And I did my journaling on the 12 by 12 white basil cardstock, and I just used my wide format printer to print out the journaling. And I wrote, "Oh Kaya, you love having your cousin Ellie come to visit. This visit was special since they came for part of the week as well as part of the weekend to celebrate Father's Day early with the Kim side of the family. Having brothers and the neighbor kids all being older boys, you crave having some girl time. And Ellie is especially great because she does whatever it is you want. You two played in the trampoline, swam, played with makeup, and made slime, just to name a few. When it was time for them to go home, you were so upset and disgruntled. The boys wouldn't play with you, and you were frustrated having had several days when you were spoiled by Ellie. With you being 5 years old and Ellie being 11, she does a great job of spoiling you. You're very lucky to have her as a cousin, and I hope you two stay this close forever." So I took the 12 by 12 the flower paper. I think it's so pretty, so I wanted to showcase a lot of it. So I cut 6 inches off the top of that and put that on top of my white cardstock. Then I decided to put the hearts as a right under that as a border, but I didn't like how that looked, so I take that out, and I ended up using the branding strip that has black and white stripes. I did try some of the other ones as well. So I go ahead and put the black and white stripe one down because that's the one I decided on. I needed a little bit more contrast, so that's why I decided on the black and white stripes. Now you'll notice that when I place my photo down, I have the black and white stripe going right across where my daughter's eyes are. This way, this brings the attention of the audience straight to her eyes. Now I'm going to go ahead and do some layering with this, but most of my work is already done since journaling is the most important part for me. I'm using the different scraps of paper I have to layer the photo that I matted in the red and white stripe diagonal. I'm also going to use pieces that came from the cover that shows what kinds of papers are in the kit. And I'm using my 9.5-inch Tim Holtz scissors to cut off one of the borders of the yellow heart piece that I have. Then I'm also going to use the berry one and put that under the yellow heart because I don't have that many pieces of scrap left. I think this is my fourth layout with this kit, and I think I've killed it. I've used most of everything in this kit. I have few pieces of scraps left, but I don't know if I can make another layout. Maybe I can. I guess I'll have to try and see if I can get one more layout done with this kit. So I'm going to keep layering pieces in. Then I'm going to use my Stampin' Up! Foam dimensionals to lift up some of the corners to add more dimension to this layout. I put them to the different corners just so you can see the shadows and stuff. And then I'm going to go through what embellishments I have left because I don't really have that many left. And I'm going to see where I can put what embellishment. I decide to go ahead and use a tag, so I'm going to thread that using the crochet thread and put that to the top left-hand corner of my photo. I did just date stamp the layout because I didn't put the date on when I journaled it. So I used the Felicity Jane date stamp with the VersaFine black ink. I put the puffy sticker "Love This" to the bottom right hand portion of this photo, and I made sure that you couldn't see the red and white stripe on in the space between the E and the S on "Love This," so that's why I was messing with it earlier. Now I'm going to put the word "currently" onto the top left hand portion of my layout, and I'm using the Stampin' Up! Foam dimensionals to give this some more dimension. And I'm also going to go ahead and see what other embellishments I have left. There's a yellow heart, and I'm going to put that to the top left-hand corner of this layout. And then I'm going to put a branding strip to the bottom right-hand corner of the bottom of the layout. And I'm trying to decide if I should use the polka dot, and then I end up going with this mint green and white diagonal. I'm just going to adhere that down. because the third place I want to add an embellishment cluster is to the bottom right hand corner of the page. And what I do is I just put the puffy sticker with the 5 hearts down there, and that's all I do for that one. I'm going to use there's a yellow heart die cut that I'm going to put to the bottom right hand corner of my photo, and I'm going to use that with the Stampin' It! Foam Dimensionals. And then of course I do my inking, and I'm going to splatter ink to the top 3 areas of the embellishment clusters. Now, one thing I didn't get on video is that I did title this Upset, and I put the words, the stickers on top of the photo. You'll see that at the very end. But that concludes this layout. Thank you so much for joining me for this process video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and share this with someone who you think might enjoy this type of video. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.